You're listening to the BigIron Buzz.
Welcome to our latest episode of the BigIron Buzz, where each week we'll bring to you the latest news and trends in the ag, real estate, and used equipment markets. This podcast is brought to you by BigIron Auctions and BigIron Realty, rural America's premier online unreserved auction site, bringing you rural connections, respected values, and real deals. Hi everyone, I'm Ryan Smith, and I'm the host of the BigIron Buzz. My guests today are Mark Stock and Sarah Post from BigIron Auctions. Sarah, you're new to the podcast. Can you start off by telling us a little bit about yourself?
Sure. Hi, Ryan. First of all, thanks for having me on your show today. My name is Sarah Post, and I'm based out of Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. I come to BigIron with a strong background in sales and transportation. I started out as a district manager here growing the business in Pennsylvania and New York, and I'm now the regional manager for the Atlantic region. This region covers the eastern coast from North Carolina up through Virginia and West Virginia, the tri-state area, and on up through Maine.
Well, we're excited to have Sarah on board, and the region manager job up there would be an exciting space. And I know, Sarah, you're working hard now to grow that part of the country for BigIron. Can you tell us about any openings that you have in your area, what you're looking for, what type of candidate that would suit well for your particular part of the country?
Sure, Mark. It's an exciting time here in the Atlantic region as we continue to grow our team and add territory managers to the region. We currently have a territory manager position open to cover the western Pennsylvania and western New York area. And over the next several months, we're going to be opening positions in Virginia, West Virginia, and up in the New England states. For our territory managers, what we're looking for are candidates who are excited to join a fast-paced, growing team here in the Atlantic region. These will be people who are passionate about building relationships in and around the community, helping customers from start to finish with their selling and buying needs, and someone who places a high value on quality, transparency, and ethics when conducting business. For anyone who's interested in learning more about the territory manager position or would like to submit a resume, they can find these job postings on the BigIron LinkedIn page or on the BigIron homepage at www.bigiron.com under the careers section.
You've got a great sale coming up for repeat seller Agar Sales USA on February 3rd. Can you tell us where they're located and what they've got for sale?
Absolutely, Ryan. Agar Sales is located in Montgomery, New York, which is approximately 60 miles northwest of New York City and about 90 miles southwest of Albany. Agar Sales has 5 items coming up on this week's auction, including 2 2014 Mack CXU 613 day cab truck tractors, a 2009 John Deere 7930 MFWD tractor that includes rear duals, a 2012 Ford F-150 XLT 4x4 crew cab with a flatbed pickup and a custom over-the-cab rack and front steel bumper, and a 2013 Caterpillar TL1055C telehandler.
Why don't you tell us what is catching your eye on the February 3rd auction, Mark?
I tell you what, boy, the Bruce Roll Call retirement sale in Exeter, Nebraska has got some unbelievable equipment, folks. Check out their one-owner Case IH 8920 tractor. Now, this is a two-wheel drive, but you're not going to find them any nicer anywhere, folks. 3,788 hours on this beauty, and Bruce, very meticulous with his equipment. He's also got a Case IH Maxim 110 mechanical front tractor. It's got a loader. It's only got 220 hours on this machine. He's also got a 2006 Case IH 2388 combine. These, I believe, are the last years that the 2388 combine was made. And this machine only has 1,948 hours on the separator. He's got the 2208 8-row series corn head that will also be selling. That's an '07 model. He's also got a Case IH 3950 disc selling on his retirement sale. And check out his Heister Challenger 74 clip. But Bruce Rockel is retiring from Exeter, Nebraska. Jamin Harms is the BigIron rep that's helping facilitate this big retirement sale. And boy, check out the good quality equipment. Now, we also have Peterson Farms Partnership in Bertrand, Nebraska. They're selling some big horsepower and big planters, folks. They got a 9470 RT track tractor. It's a 2016 model, a little over 3,300 hours. They've also got a 47-row 15-inch planter on a DB60 John Deere toolbar. Now, that's a 2014 model machine. Check out that big planter. In addition to that, they also are selling a Michigan L70 loader, and they've got a row stalker machine. It's a 12-row 30 that will be selling. Now, Pfeiffer's Machinery Sales in Norfolk, Nebraska, they're selling a John Deere 835M four-wheel drive or 4x4 Gator. Andrew Gubles is doing a great job of representing the equipment that Scott Pfeiffer's selling. He's also got a John Deere 3420 telehandler with a grapple fork that will sell here on this next upcoming Big Iron sale. Justin Hogan is from Lenora, Kansas. Aaron Shieldy, who lives over by Atwood, Kansas, is the Big Iron rep that services that area. Aaron's got a list of combines that he's selling for Justin Hogan, including a John Deere 9500, got a John Deere 9600, he's got a John Deere 7800 mechanical front drive tractor. He's got a couple platform heads and a corn head that's going to sell as well. They also have Cass Hill Farms LLC in Anamosa, Iowa, selling a four-wheel drive Steigert. It's a Case IH Steigert 335 four-wheel drive tractor. It's a 2008 model. We've also got a Case IH Puma 195 mechanical front tractor, and they've got a 1996 Case IH 5230 mechanical front tractor with a loader. It's got a bucket. It's got a pallet fork. It's got a bale spear. Also, check out that machine. They also have one of these Knight 8018 twin slinger manure sprayer. And the old joke in the auction industry is the auctioneer always stands behind everything they sell. Okay, so everybody laugh there. All right, we also have Larry Christensen from Kennebec, South Dakota, selling an Apache AS710 self-propelled sprayer. This machine's got about 1,700 hours. Judge Jessup is the Big Iron rep working with Larry. We have John Robinson from McGehee, Arkansas, selling a Mack tandem axle truck tractor. It's a 1977 model. We also have Timothy Cole McNeil from that same area selling a 1985 Mack tandem axle truck. KJ Varnell is the Big Iron rep that is handling those items. We just have a nice lineup of equipment selling here for our first auction in February of 2021. And then I tell you what, the equipment just keeps on coming, folks. And right now, if you want to get some equipment sold in March, you need to call us right now because we're listing equipment in March. And the days, this time of year, you don't know if you're going to get a snowy day, a sunny day. So call us in advance so we can schedule the time to come out and visit with you, get the pictures taken, get the videos taken, go through the process with you at your kitchen table, or if you want to do it over the phone, or if you want to do a Zoom meeting or a Teams meeting, we can do that too to keep everybody safe. Pick up that phone and call us on our toll-free number, which is 1-800-937-3558. We're also scheduling retirement sales for the end of March and into April right now. We got this big collector car sale coming up in May. If you've got some collector vehicles that you want to sell, you need to reach out to your area Big Iron rep or call that 1-800 number as soon as possible so we can make those arrangements to visit with you. Spring is coming around the corner, and it's coming around fast, folks. Pick up the phone, give us a call.
And Mark, what land sales do we have coming up in the month of February?
Hey, great question. February the 9th, we got 160 acres selling in Nebraska. This is Polk County, Nebraska land. Jim Stock and John Stock are the Big Iron Realty agents that are handling that transaction. Dennis Fowkes will be selling 154 acres of cropland in Madison County. That sale February the 16th. And then we go back to Polk County again with another tract of land, 156 acres, selling February the 23rd. That property has outbuildings, grain bins. Jim Stock and John Stock are handling those transactions. We have just recently listed some property sale at private treaty also. So go to BigIronRealty.com to see the land that is for sale in South Dakota, in Iowa, in Kansas, in Nebraska. Justin Hubbs just listed a really nice 233-acre property in Pettis County, Missouri. That's got some outstanding hunting. That new listing is available to view as well. So we've got great opportunities out there in different states. If you're looking for something specific too, don't be scared to pick up the phone and give us a call at 1-800-937-3558. Ask for the real estate department, and we'll get you helped out.
Now, Mark, March is traditionally a time when you see a lot of ag machinery on the auction block. Can you tell us why this is and how listeners can include their equipment in our March auctions?
Well, people usually pick March because the weather usually gets a little nicer. And historically, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 years ago, people would have the majority of their machinery auctions in the Midwest part of the United States here in March. And then you get a little farther north, and they would do the South Dakota, North Dakota, Minnesota sales even during this, May and June and July time periods because of weather. But now, because of the internet, we're seeing a lot more machinery sold throughout the calendar year. But March is a real good time to sell equipment. There's a lot of people looking. We've got a lot of equipment scheduled to sell in March. A lot of people like to expand their operations, so they get their land rented from a new landlord, and they need some additional equipment to get their work done. So they like to add equipment to their operation during that time period as well. And as I had mentioned before, if you are a seller, I know I talked to a person the other day, Ryan, and he said he wanted to retire, but now with opportunities to sell some corn for $4.40 and $4.50 for new crop delivery, he's thinking about farming one more year. And I said, well, maybe you need to reconsider that, because maybe the best time to have a machinery auction is when folks get done selling high-dollar beans and high-dollar corn, because those are the times when they usually look to replace items that are getting a little older in their fleet. And when they got a little extra money after they make their land payments and their keep their bankers happy, they expand with machinery purchases. So if you're out there thinking about retiring and now you want to change your mind to farm one more year, I challenge you to reconsider that. First of all, people will pay you good rent now to rent your ground from you, and then you can take advantage of the high commodity prices from the buyers that will be adding machinery to their operations by bidding on your equipment from all across the country. Pick up that phone and give us a call. We'll put you in touch with your area rep. And remember, Ryan, all of our reps that work with BigIron.com, they are local to your communities. If you're listening right here to this podcast, there is a district manager and an independent sales rep. They all work within, a county or two of the entire region in which you're located in. So we don't send people all the way across the country to go talk to you. They're already living probably within an hour or less from where you're at right now.
That's our show for today. I'd like to thank our guests Sarah Post and Mark Stock, and remind everyone that the equipment mentioned today can be found on the February 3rd auction on BigIron.com. For the Big Iron Buzz, I'm Ryan Smith. We'll catch you here next week.